All right, we had to make sure we're streaming on YouTube here. Oh shit! All right, there we go. All right, we are live on YouTube. For those of you guys on TikTok that want to join us there, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the news once I post this in the announcement page. What's Baba looking like? We're going to talk about Baba because it's exactly what I thought I was going to do. And if anybody held puts, more money to you. Alrighty, so let's get started here. So Wall Street futures struggled for directions, mirroring European equities. That escalating Russian-Ukraine conflict kept investors cautious heading into the weekend. Think about that. Asian shares ended on a mixed note, while Japan's Nikkei rise for the 9th straight session. In the longest winning streak since 2019, the dollar was down as investors priced in the expected monetary tightening from the Federal Reserve. Oil prices slipped while some concerns easing, supply concerns easing on expectations that crude exports would resume from Kazakhstan's CPC terminal. Gold prices stayed in the negative territory. Top headlines right now: Ukrainian forces advance east of Kyiv as Russians fall back. Ukrainians are recapturing towns west of Kyiv in a new offensive. So they're going, and this was announced last week anyway, but falling back to overextended supply lines.
Previously treated radioactive iodine refractory in thyroid cancer, X-ray hepatolema.
Sorry, I just want to make sure he was done. Of course he's not. Wall Street worries that Fed was behind the curve on inflation. So analysts, investors who believe the U.S. Fed Reserve acted too slowly to combat high inflation are now forecasting a more aggressive rate hikes as the central bank catches up. The FFA warns Boeing that it may not win certification for the 737 MAX by 10-year end. The FFA warned Boeing earlier this week. Analysts new EU rules regulating U.S. tech giants likely to set global standard. And that's
Airfare partners with Dubai to drive further international expansion.
Let's see here. So stocks on the watch list, or stocks to watch, excuse me. Of course, you had NEO with earnings last night. You've got Boeing with that news as well. Apple, the company on Thursday, told Appellate Judge that the video game maker Epic Games had failed to show any legal error that would justify them overturning the low court ruling that found Apple's the key App Store policies do not break antitrust laws. Epic, known for its Fortnite game, largely lost a trial last year whether the Apple payment rule for its apps were anti-competitive. Let's see here. Economic calendar for today. Can you explain the net hedge? For sure. Yeah. We might actually have to play net down if we have a stop loss. I have a stop loss on net below 117.50. Likely utilize weeklies or next week's contracts on those. So anyway, today we've got the pending home sales and U.S. University of Michigan consumer sentiment as well. So earnings, obviously it's Friday. Watch list as of today is still Baba. If anybody is, I'm not sure if anybody is in Baba downside or is holding Baba downside. From yesterday, I told you guys, I gave you guys a stop loss, which I agreed, obviously was, oh shit, I forgot to close that out. Oops. Um, that's not good. Um, so anyway, we got that bear flag towards the end of the day. If you guys remember, on Baba, and I was talking about how it could potentially be legging down. We did have puts that we took right about, I think it was around the 114.50 area. We did get that 110 tap, but in fact we did gap down. Now this opens us up, right? Because we gapped down here yesterday at 115, and we did push up to around 116. So there's a possibility that we could see a retest of the 113.34 level. But ultimately, we are at the target for continuation to the downside, which would have BABA down to 109. So keep that in mind. You could see a pop up in a couple retest. We'll be looking for weakness on the way up, so that we can take it down. Otherwise, if the market decides to rally or something, we'll flip it and reverse it. So Facebook is on the watch list. So if you guys swung Facebook with me, whoo, hot damn. So this one is primed to potentially run, but Facebook, from what I have, and we'd like to stay up, of course. Facebook, from what I've gathered, gapping up is not a friend of Facebook's. That being said, I still think that there's a possibility, and I'm not sure if it's going to happen today. It may happen next week, to hit that 224 level based on our resistance. So as you can see here, we've gapped up from this push here. I would say if you want to hold your contracts, you could likely set a stop loss for the gap fill. You can play the gap fill down if you're in calls that are long. Obviously, with shorter expiration, if that's part of your risk management. But Facebook does have a decent setup, I think, to potentially move to the upside. If it does pull back, watch for a bounce off 220.84 or this pivot point.
House advisor Sullivan says U.S. and NATO doing contingency
Best time frame to plot support and resistance for a day trader.
planning.
You need to be on the daily and the hourly. It's not something that you can do really on just. You need to know what's going on above before you start taking on stuff below. All right, so I mentioned yesterday how CCL had, we've got conflicting things happening here. There is the call that came in, that, what was it, the $30 call or something crazy like that for like next year. Um, as far as CCL is concerned, it does have that downtrend and is liable to hit 1864 65, excuse me. If it breaks above 1871, I would highly recommend just getting out of the trade. This was a potential trend reversal that we were trying to play, but obviously we did not get. So or well, we haven't not gotten, but it hasn't reversed. Neo is on the watch list. Obviously, we had earnings. It is down by support. It has a gap above. It has a gap below. We have next week's contracts, which you are going to lose money on because of IV. So you can either sell them as soon as the bell hits, or you can hold them and you can set a stop for each. Obviously, calls or puts, would be cut for me above 22. And then, any call side stuff below this 20, 30, or basically $20. You could see that. But we'll be looking for some volatility. We'll be looking for some volatility in this sector from Neo due to that earnings call. So, all right. And so last one is net. So a lot of you guys took this position with me. The setup is just phenomenal. Um, will you grab me one of those? Yes, please. Just mix it up, I guess. Grab me a couple. So if anybody took net with me, here's the deal. We took the starter position, if you want to look at it that way. The first position in what could be a multi trade um, or multi expiration trade here. So if you took the $100 put for next week, that was relatively cheap, and that the purpose of that put was if we were to gap down, if we were to see a reversal, if the market was to see something happen. It is simply adding a little bit of extra insurance, and the goal is to hold on to the long call and to cut the put if you do gap down and then play it back up. So it just counts as short-term insurance. But the 140 call, we've got a double bottom off of support. Not only do we have a double bottom, you've got this big, and a lot of forex traders call it apex. But this is the fourth time that you have attempted to break this wall. This is 123.50, and that's where we got to go. So we got to get 123.50 here, and I really would like to see net at the 130 mark, maybe even today. So I'm okay holding this contract and being down a little bit, right? Maybe 20% or 15%. But I'm not going to let these positions just go unhinged. They will be monitored and hedged. So if you are in net with me, we're gonna set this or abide by this key level. Below 121.80, if you candle close somewhere in this range, you can, and I would recommend staying out of the money. If you're just buying something as a speculative hedge. Otherwise, if you do see
Oil release have taken place.
otherwise, know that you could pull back to around 117. So if you, let's say, like I said, you lose that 121, possibly utilizing either next week's contracts, a contract, in order to go for that support bounce. This is the fourth attempt to break this resistance, and if we don't, then the rejection could be not fun. So, and another thing, if we pull back, if the market pulls back today, what we'll be looking for is a divergence in price action. So if we can successfully hedge ourselves down to support, at that point we can make a definitive decision on whether or not we want to hold. But 117.50 and 117.90. You can't hear my mic. Restart your Discord. Thank you, Coach CW. Good luck to you too, man. I appreciate that.
Received positive COC HMP opinions with the
Also, cybersecurity is also a hot topic right now. So the setup on net is just looks absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. I'm really digging it. So and the cool thing is we're opening up flat. So that's weird.
Alteryx Ventures announcing strategic investment in Vertus. That's Alpha Yankee X-Ray, AYX.
We'll figure that out.
NSGM Motorsport Games partners with Romain team to assist in development of RF Smart Factor 2 and esports.
No. So a lot of people are asking for me to look at Tilray. And did anybody? I mentioned GRWG yesterday. It's not going to be as a hot of a mover, but it did actually gap up. Did anybody take GRWG with me yesterday?
The X-Ray Charlie Michael.
Yeah, we'll look at Apple.
EMCM.
So, real quick before I go over this, net above 120. Yes, I like your net level, Jean Paul. Net level long looks good. Candle close. Stop loss 124. I mean, it's a bit tight. If your expiration's right, you could be holding to, I would say, 123. But I mean, depending on your expiration, that's fine. Strike 136. Okay. TP 144.50. Yeah, that's a great TP spot. A more conservative one would be 140 because you're gonna have to fight through this zone. You know, you could be up and down in it. So yeah, for sure. What's up? Good morning. All right, so Apple, man, that pullback bounce yesterday was one of a kind. So I have this one going to 175. I think I mentioned that before. There's a gap to fill on Apple at 176 that could be filled. So if you see it's just, there's just a little bit of it left. It's also just a main resistance. Um, I would say Apple short or Apple potentially below 190, 173, 172.90. Actually, I'll take that back. 172, 172.75 is where you could see Apple change trend. But otherwise, based on this channel that I have, I mean, Apple could go up and definitely continue this ride into the 177s, 175 area. So,
Reuters reporting via Interfax, Russian Defense Ministry says was
every
continuing to
day,
drop
yep.
for
Use your stops, protect yourself.
for
I had to restart it. My block trade was gone. AGRI is moving here in pre-market, it looks like. If you got Hut with Atlas, I don't know if anybody got Hut with him, but he signaled that yesterday. All right. Um. By the way, I think my first instinct on Facebook is to just take profit. So, all right, it's 9:05. Someone said thoughts on UAL. So I think I mentioned this. Uh-oh. Hello. 4307. Good morning, baby. Hi. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, you took me out of school? What's tomorrow? Wednesday for my birthday. Tomorrow is your birthday. Yeah, tomorrow's your birthday. When? The great stock predictor. No. Yes. I'm so very cute. I love you. I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Love you. Is that birthday girl? Daddy, hold my hand. Sorry. Uh-oh. Bad. Um, So you guys want to see Tesla. So I mentioned yesterday that, and look, what is it? Friday. I'll tell you guys right now, my daughter's birthday is tomorrow, so I gotta go buy more stuff. I saw her gifts and I was like, yes, she'll probably predict the market for next week with 100% accuracy. But I'm thinking that Tesla might give you guys a pop. I'm thinking, I'm just looking at this open right here, 120 or 1070, possibly even 1030, if you wick. But ultimately, if you pull back and reverse all of the gains for today, you're gonna stay in range. Um, and this is only speculative, but I often will see pennants form from here. Below 997, Tesla is likely to go and retest this 988.77, and then we could potentially see a pullback. Otherwise, if you're looking at Tesla and this is a potential continuation pattern, I'm still projecting the possible 1050 area being tapped. So she'll be 3 years old. Is there a GoFundMe for Ellie's birthday? No, no, we don't have. I don't have a GoFundMe for her birthday. I appreciate that though. Send her a Bitcoin. No, just kidding. Um, AMD. First of all, yesterday was a 100% perfect example of letting the play set up. So even if you had a position to the downside, we talked about all of the negative things that we were seeing, but the fact that we needed to see it break. And I know that I feel like I saw, and I wasn't here, but I feel like I saw Big Stepper take this. And man, look at that break over this white line. Amazing. You break up the first little resistance right there. Amazing break. I really think that AMD, based on its trajectory, well, it's giving you a clear level, 119 and 118.75, and then the current level that it's holding at the moment. So a quick retest of maybe 119.80 would be good for a bounce and a break back up to the 120s, 122. So remember, we are on YouTube, by the way, if you guys are wanting to see my stream. We will be trading Neo, so those of you guys up there are on TikTok. I'm basically my whole watch list is up here. My whole entire computer screen on the top is my current watch list. So Papa man never fails to disappoint. That one's a good swinging trade. I feel like. By the way, you recovered and we're back up around 1026, looking for a potential move into that 1050 area.
Russia's
Whoa.
affiliated news agency TASS, being cited by Reuters, says Russian Defense Ministry says main targets first phase of Russia's operation in the Ukraine are complete.
The hell was the completion mode? What would y'all complete? What would I need to see for downside for AMD? A loss of one. So remember, we're gonna keep it simple, right? We don't want to make it complicated. We want to keep it simple. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna set a line, right? Where is the buyer stepping up? 118.85. You got a couple wicks down here, 118.67 to watch out for. And look at that. So we got our little resistance here. That's 120.34. So that's your box. Now, what do we usually and can do as well? Split it in half. Now, what do you see? So you got three lines, 119.65, 120 35, and 118.85. So downside, I would project would be um, coming from the 118 with, now that doesn't mean a candle, like look at this, that's a 5 minute candle wick down. That doesn't mean take the trade. And I know that there was somebody yesterday, I mentioned that AMD below candle close, um, this mark right here, this white line, 113.87. Um, and I know some people did it. It's all right. It's a mistake that I've made before too. You have to let the candle close. And if you see these, if this is a strong candle, this is a weak one. And when you see weak candles, they need to be followed by strength, not by obviously a bounce like that. But um, was that you? Okay, that's why, yes. And so in the future, right, before you enter the trade, you say, and right here, my point of control would be probably the acting stop loss. That's my entry. Not only is it my active stop loss, but you can see when you break up or we consolidate on top of, and then back here, you can see that's a level as well. So that being said, and all of my EMAs are there, you get a really crazy EMA crossover to the upside, and you pop up over that, that would have been the stop. And I would have probably gone long, right? Whether just looking for a break of this potential downtrend, seeing that high vol, and this is a rising volume breakout. So I feel like time's going slow right now. How do you enter when it's on the upside? So there's a couple of different ways. Chemo, you better not be sending me gifts, my boy. I love you, man. Hope you're having a good morning, man. Come and visit me. That's my cousin. Um, so I want to see AMD. Okay, so your question was, how do I enter the upside? So the way that I like to look at this is there's either you enter here, right, where it starts building up before the break, and you set the stop loss at the bottom of the build, right, 119.65. That's one way to enter. Second way is to wait for the break up, and then the inevitable retest, which often can come in a 1 minute. Whoa! I'm gonna show you a Hyatt if you don't change that tone, Charlie. I'm just kidding. So a break to the upside and a retest. So, and it's exactly what textbook breakout retest, but you want to see that initial move up, right? And then I would say, 121, 120.85 are levels to watch for rejection. And then you want to see it tap. And on that tap, you can be watching the 3, the 1, whatever it is that you want. But usually once it climbs up past the 50% mark of that move, right? And kind of eyeball it. So let's say it made that move from, 120, 120.40 and popped back up to 120.85. I would want it to, and then pulled back for a retest. It would need to break back over 170 or 120.75. So does that make sense? Uh, if there's no retest, then don't enter. That's entirely up to you because if you look at AMD yesterday with the right rising volume, when you see stuff like that on AMD, right, nothing changes. Okay, let me talk to you guys about this really quick, and then we'll move on. So there's a lot going on here. Let me clean this up just a tad. Okay. So we had this well established where this downtrend was. Okay, we knew that AMD was in its channel. Let's say your long area is 116 and you're looking for a break of 117, so you're entering here, right? Or you're entering before, or whatever the case may be. Um, if you break, right, there are still those key levels that can be used. They're not just resistances. What is our job when we're looking at support? To evaluate the bounce, evaluate buyers, see how strong they are. Are they here? Are they not? Obviously, they are here. They're at 114. They're all across the board at 114. So that being said, if the stock doesn't respond or the price doesn't respond to that resistance, what does that tell you? That there's a lot of strength. And that's where, yeah, you can go to the 1 minute, right? Which this is day trading and, scalping. And you can be setting those lines, right? And looking for those breaks because you do get a breakout retest, right? Breakout, you even get two breakout retests. And then, you just continue to kind of go from there. So, um, but entering using levels doesn't change because something obviously there's times that you'll hear me say, oh, it's already gone, I'm not gonna put my money into it because it's already moved. That's my own risk management, right? And oftentimes it's because I don't see enough volume for continuation. So I use TradingView. Price target for Facebook. So unfortunately, I think so. The best scenario here, everyone, is that we open up at 219. Let me make this clear. If we lose our 5 minute moving averages right here, this little bunch, done. Absolutely out. Not no questions. I'm out. Closing. Even though we just gapped up and we were up a little bit higher, would prefer to open up at with no gap. That would be preferable. But it looks like, based on SPY, that we could see, and it doesn't mean immediately because we've got a level above us at 254, but SPY could go gap fill first. So thank you. Yeah, SPY has a gap already. It's just 450. So yeah, no, no. There are gaps up there, but not until 460 to 463. Yeah, that is a huge that is a mega ball. So
MNTS, Momentous, said
what is SPY and is it? SPY is basically like
testing.
America's like we top company is all in one. So rather investing in your Apple, your Microsofts, um, and yeah, you can actually go look up what companies they hold. So they hold a various portfolio of top 5,000 companies and are 500 companies, and they that's your way of investing in the performing market at the moment. So and it has a good long return. So all right, everybody. I wish I had BP for the Facebook play. Okay, so let me make myself abundantly clear. I sound like a dad for sure just there. Let me make myself abundantly clear. I'm tapping my fingers on my desk just to add to the visual. Um, I am not trading long today. Have we learned our lesson? I am happy to come back at Power Hour, but I am done trading at 10:30 if there are not any new highs. Period. End of story. Eh, that's it.
Was the open yesterday?
Great. Open was oh, we went red to yeah. So we actually called we were talking about a pullback and we got exactly that. So
Hell yeah.
we got we took net, which net is we're still green from our entry, but net was good and has a great setup. Go look at the daily on net. Absolutely. I haven't seen one of these in a minute. Um Go ahead. You're fine. I'm gonna go get some coffee really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we got a pretty decent entry on it. So here's what the plan is for me on HUD, right? I'm gonna take profit on half of my contracts. I told you guys yesterday I was not full size in my contract, and I was only 1/10 of my regular size in equity, right? My contract sizing and my equity sizing are two different types of sizing based on my risk profile. Everybody has their own. I can't predict what yours should be. So I'm going to take profit on half my contracts this morning. Okay. I'm not taking profit on any of my equity at all. And then remember, I also swung some puts. Those puts are going to be in the red, but I don't care. Those puts are truly just for protection. I don't care if they go 100% worthless. There's bigger very tactical for my position, especially protect my equity position, right? So think about it that way. So I would take profit at the open. I'm hoping we get a nice little spike back up to 630. If we start bleeding back down to like 610, I'll take profit well before that. Right now we're at 623, so we should be up probably a good 30-40% on those contracts. But they're out till April. And then we had some contracts that were also out. Let me open up my account. Give me 1 second. In July. So we have April and July contract. $8 for July, and then it's only 5 calls for April. We're gonna be up a decent bit, but remember, I'm only selling half. And if I see another good dip, I'm gonna add that half back. Okay. If I don't see a dip and it continues to run, once I see some consolidation, I'll add, but I won't add July and I won't add April. I'll even go further out. Okay. The ones that I might be focused on trimming this morning is the April contracts. I'm going to trim those more than I am the July contracts. Um, Here's the thing, guys. I'm a big like I will let runners run, but I hate letting my trades that are green go red. That annoys the crap out of me. And watching people like, especially if they're really green on a trade, like do that. I get it if you have plenty of time on the contracts, and we do have plenty of time on the contract, but let's take some profit off the table. So I'm going to print this saying zero DTEs. What is that? So today's Friday. Wow, my days are freaking messed up today. Yeah, I've been traveling for the past 2 days, so I'm just now getting to like, and I wasn't even supposed to be traveling for 2 days. I was really supposed to be on a day and fly back the same day. Let's see. Yes. AST Space will announcing collaboration with Orange. That's out. Manny, are you on? Oh, Manny's not on, is he? He's in the corner. Manny's gonna murder you. um, Amazon, I'm looking for a bounce around 32.50, 32.60, up to 33.20. Let me see. Let's see.
So I'm gonna be
32.
oh sorry.
No. I have 32.67, Steve. As that bounce. Let me see what else I have. Sorry, Garrett, 1 second.
You're fine.
Um, I have 3267. I have 3246. I have 3251 and 3259. So all relative within one another. You know, they're not too far. A couple dollars off here, that here and there. Amazon is right for a bounce in the 3271 to 3265 area. It might actually bounce from here. I would love to see a pullback and be open and then catch it from the pullback. But yeah, I got
I was just gonna say, my son has his. I think I humble brag here, but my son got student of the month at his school, like the whole schools. So he's got like a Zoom thing that I'm gonna be watching, um, while I'm trading for like a few minutes. So,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Are you? Is there any treats coming with that?
I mean, I gave him a lot of V-Bucks, but that's what he wanted. But
Hey, that's you gotta reward it, right?
no, he's got A's and B's and got student of the month. I don't know. I don't even know who he is, any whose kid that is. Right.
Uh, Dude, I remember like the first time I got student of the month, and I was like, I was an illegal immigrant when I moved to the United States
Yeah.
as a little kid, and Net Weekly is crazy, ready for a breakout. I'll keep that on live stream. And I remember having student of the month, and my parents at the time like barely spoke any English, and so they got called to the school. And dude, my parents thought I was in trouble. My dad, on the way to school, was like, "You're gonna get your ass beat when we get home."
Oh man.
And then he gets to school, and he's like, "You want an award?"
That's amazing. Oh, it's not my play. What is my Facebook target? My target is 220, like 224. Um, Downside, guys, we could stay in range today for sure. So, there is a total possibility to see a pullback to this 217 75 level. So,
Oh,
I
dude,
what's up?
Sydney is spot on with that. The thing on the weekly.
I post. We're already in. We're in net.
Oh, you guys are already
Yeah, yeah. I spotted that thing yesterday. I took a April 22nd 140 call. That was the first entry.
good call. That's a really
All
solid
right, we're
entry.
open.
Oh,
We're-
Bell's open. Market's open. All right, guys. So we're not up a ton on those contracts for hot. I was thinking we'd be up a little bit more than that. I'm up 15% on the April ones. I'm gonna trim one plenty. Just and then I'm up 20% on the July contracts.
Baba is still sinking. Watch for Tesla up to that 1025, 1026 level. I always have a Baba put. If I'm breathing, I'm probably in Baba puts. So AMD's bouncing. Look at that center level. Look at that level. 119.50. Holding us up really, really well. We've got 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, guys. Be patient. Take a deep breath. It's all good. Or wherever you're at. I am still holding UUU, but you guys have to remember I've been in equity for
Oh,
a long time. Facebook. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Here you go.
long Amazon here.
All right, Baba's gonna bounce on you. Come on, Net, do your stuff. Facebook. Yes. Yes. Adding. I'm thinking about scalping Facebook 225s right outside the money right now. 435s. I'm gonna take it.
Guys, I've not been able to get filled out. Checked it like 3 times so far. I don't know what's going on. I was having trouble getting filled on Square also.
Facebook money sauce, dude. Let's go. How about Net?
Nice, bro.
Nice, man. Hell yeah. Anybody else in Facebook's swing with us?
All right, guys, we're up on HUD 23% on the 6.5 calls for April.
Don't let that be resistance. No, that's not. Okay. We need to push this 222.
All right, did anybody get filled at Amazon? Did Amazon could get wild
Whee!
that far off the 9? Yeah, it's at 32.87 right now. I'm a little green. I finally got filled, but I got filled, dude. I got filled like 2 minutes late.
Money.
It was trash. I was trying to fill at 32.73, and I ended up filling it at 32.85.
Money. All right.
Oh, I like that.
Hey guys.
I like Amazon's at 32.99. Where do you have Amazon going?
Hey, I gotta TP something really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the yesterday's swing, holding on to this today's entry. Good. Out of Facebook swing. Holding today's entry. I'm up 13%. Oh, Baba. Don't forget. Oh my god, dude. Facebook 224.38. That's the next DP point. Yes, sir. Good swing, everybody. Let's go.
Decent, and I'm not gonna be greedy. Take a look at the candle within early 5 minutes. Yeah, I have 2 contacts. I trimmed one for profit. I no reason to be greedy on that.
Hey,
I'm holding another Amazon contract. I'm gonna see what it does.
peep AMD 118.85. There's that. Remember what we talked about? So you're in the box. You're in the box on AMD, guys. I'm in net and I'm chilling.
Dude, yeah, that is a really good looking setup. I really like that. That weekly setup's nasty.
I feel like it don't exist.
Nice. Sonny, did you trim some Amazon? Sorry, go ahead, after.
Dude, these spreads though. Ugh.
Amazon?
No.
Or
Net. Net.
yeah, that's
I did. I FCX is good. Ooh, let's do it again. Well, it looks good for entry right here. Really nice push. Uh, do you have my other phone? Should be up there.
Is that the diabetes stuff? Yeah, yeah.
Zuckerberg. Yeah. Look at that.
I've not heard Miss HU in.
Yeah.
That looks like good too.
Guys, what a Facebook power move, dude. Let's go.
I wonder if we're gonna get like those 15-minute candle over candles like we have on other previous big names. Like that's one video. We definitely could. Yeah.
Boom.
Wherever I don't think it was only. Wait, I don't know. That Facebook 225 and Connor 37 yesterday. They were 22.7.
Beautiful bounce. Um, you know what? I'm watching FCX. Just take it over 52. We're too close to that psych number that you could take it now, but I'm gonna pass. I think yesterday was a great trade. I think it can go further, but I'm not gonna take it just yet. So. Facebook needs to bounce off of 221.50. AMC just made 5 consecutive new highs. And look at AMD bounce right off. So you're in the box. Oh, dude, and Big Stepper took it over. Listen. Listen. That's me and Big Stepper and Astro. On Facebook.
All three on Facebook?
Yeah, we all took Facebook. He scalped it today. I swung it from yesterday. Oh, whoa. Manny. Monkey, Mojo, Jojo. Super accurate. Oh my god, Manny's Mojo, Jojo. Already took profit on Facebook. Alrighty. If you have Facebook, take if you haven't have taken profit, awesome. Have a great day. Can I check out Apple? Yeah, for sure. Apple. Okay, so Facebook. So check out your hourly. Oh man, I love it. You're still fine. Hourly sitting pretty. You need to hold the 173 level. And really, I have the trend. And we'll keep it clean. Say 172.65. Facebook, you. Well, that's a doji. We need to fill that wick. We need to fill that wick before we continue higher. 15-minute candle has 4 minutes and 46 seconds left. So right now you have a 15-minute little, and it's not really much of an engulfment or anything. It's just sitting right on top of that pivot point. So you could listen. The longer that Facebook or Apple sits flat, the better. It will rip at the end of the day up to like 177 or something crazy. If it sits flat, yeah.
Hey guys, do you know Manny posted the gamma today?
What is Tesla doing? Is it doing what watch this. Okay, Tesla to 997.57. That's a hot take.
I only posted it this morning.
Second opportunity to trim exposure if you're heavy on Facebook. Don't be greedy, guys. Don't be greedy. If you have runners, that's what they're for. Russian negotiator talks with Ukraine, says two sides have come closer together on secondary issues, not really moving forward on key ones. Well, thank you for that key report.
Coming up.
It's very good.
Yes. Facebook, new murder freaking highs. Second entry's 40%, by the way. And if I don't know if you guys are in big steppers, but sheesh.
Was there news on Facebook this morning?
I don't know. No, I don't know. It just had a great setup. Oh man, we got it. Oh, 224, baby. If you are in the swings, I'm getting ready. I'm about to get out, dude. I don't think I can hold.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, man, it would be a bad idea to trim some profit. It's really diverting from everything.
I got 224. I'm about to, yeah. I'm joining. Okay.
Because I feel it's like nothing can hold right now. Amazon's struggling to hold. The tiers aren't really doing that great of a job at holding.
SPRC on it again on circuit breaker.
Okay, Amazon. There we go. I'll go her.
224.75.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at trailer stop, bro. With her.
I don't know because I feel like the market might bounce. I feel like the market because we're gap filling, and then if we gap fill and bounce, then Facebook will take that. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm about to I'm about to take profit myself on the second entry. If yeah, I remember I'm in a 224.75. Yeah, we're right there.
Exactly. Okay, it's coming back now. And the zoning guy, Mr. Jack. Yeah, I just did it. If you look at the cues on the spy, bro, I did not like that. Oh, I don't even have those charts up. Oh, okay. I didn't love that open. But hold on a second. Let me look at some fibs real quick. Well, the cues bounce for now. I'm gonna bounce right off the pre-market low. Yeah, I'm gonna be patient. I wouldn't be mad honestly if the cues could come down to 357.58, and then that's when we start building a support and turn back around. Did what was is it spring moving at all? Let's see. It had to cap up like all the other crypto. But it's pulling back right now. It's right at the close of yesterday. It's sitting on the base top of yesterday.
Sorry, guys, I'm listening to my son's thing right now.
I'm all to my recording.
Thank you. Amazing, brand new. Look at AMD. Wow, levels are a beautiful thing. Sorry if it's bothering you guys. Let me know. Turn it down. You know what?
GM says
I don't feel like holding. I'm gonna take profits. I'm out. I'm out of Facebook. Good play. Will not be greedy. Oh, my goodness.
Airbnb pulling back. Pulling back. We're red on the calls, guys. But I am starting to be green on my puts. So what you gotta do.
I'm still in net, everybody. Yes, I did swing Facebook. I swung Facebook because of a channel. Just a simple like almost like a standard deviation channel SNE. Let me send it so you see it.
Guys, I'm starting to look at Amazon short here, but I'm not 100% convinced yet.
That's right, that was a correction. So
Oh, what is going on? Thinkorswim this morning. Is everybody having issues with Thinkorswim?
how much are you guys up on net puts? Watch Apple to the upside. I think Apple's going to take off now, 175.50. Maybe not take off, but, well, I don't know. Damn, look at that thing. Starting to pick up. Look at AMD. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Watch. Okay, Tesla did not break my level of 1004. It's moving back up 1018.50, and then I've got 1025.75. I'm watching.
Did you see Ava's picture?
I did.
It looked like you.
You look like me.
Mm-hmm.
Carter, does your wife trade?
No. Huh? She does fashion. Which
You,
makes
you could trade fashion tickers like Coty.
good. I have no fashion.
Bro, I tried to convince my fiance to start, like, she's, in DNP school. I tried to convince her to, like, trade medical stocks, and she just wasn't at that. She's like, no, I think I'm good. Yeah. She was like, because I said that. And I was like, and she's like, a lot of these CEOs sound like liars. And I was like, yeah.
Okay, there's your level on Facebook, 224.50. I do have 224.75, but I would be that was good. That's good.
All right, guys. I am gonna probably sell my second contract to Amazon here pretty shortly. I have not taken that short position. I'm still in my own, but I was contemplating doing shorts, and I still am, honestly.
Tangible wealth. What's up, man? What are you saying thank you for? What did I do?
I wouldn't. I'm going short Amazon until it breaks below today's low day.
Oh yeah, these are my other admins.
Uh,
The other admins, I don't remember.
I see where you're going with that. Okay.
Candle.
Right at 32.86.
Dude,
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Yeah.
Good. I mean, that's a really good entry, bro.
Baba could be good. Baba could be good over 112.
Yeah. I'm out of the money on Amazon, but I'm only like $2.5.
Let's see what happens every month.
Oh, we got a weird looking flag on Google. Google have any gaps? Anything crazy that it could go and try and rip through today? It's got a nice rounded bottom setup on Google. Dude, watch that thing rocket up. If it pulls back today and hits 28.16, it could bounce back out and hit 2900.
Garrett, what's his face just say about Forge?
I have no idea. I'm really good at tuning things out unintentionally. Too late. Oh, I know you know. I would say I'm out of Facebook. I think it pulls back here. Personally, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It could break the channel. It could break the channel and dip. I was about to say, Facebook.
Hey, guys, watch FRGE. Dude, look at the daily on this thing. What
The next level is 228.
at Astro? Look at FRGE. Forge, Frank, Romeo, George, Echo. Yep. Look at the daily on this thing. And the squeezing. What happened with the news? I have no clue. I'm looking for news. I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's now. Yeah, dude. We're on the fourth day. No. Look back. You're not on the fourth day of IPO. Look at the trading from March 10th. My data doesn't go back that far. That's March. Yeah, Forge Global Holdings.
I can start my camera on here.
What's the float on FRGE?
I got nothing right now. I'm not in anything besides net, which is sitting. It's sitting at that potential entry to the downside, but just sitting there. So
You know, Echo Mary. Beam. Yeah, Echo Mary. Yeah, look at the daily. It's a lithium play. I was watching some like push this.
oh shit, Facebook's popping. Yes, you can see me, right?
Yo, you got a whack.
Yeah.
You got a whip bill on Beam for 1766. Oh shit! It just mad like people don't.
It needs to close the candle at above 225 30. Excuse me, dude. I got SPY potentially ripping up to damn 450 487. No way. Look at Facebook acting nuts, man.
I'm gonna take one of those deep calls. Yeah, I like it, bro. I'm gonna take a 20th.
Wow, brand new. Great job, man, and letting that runner run, guys. CCL. Don't fight the trend, Azoe. I know you've told me to say how to say your name before, but I think CCL guys cut CCL. I'm done. It's. I actually took a call on it and it's up 18%. So we're just gonna let that thing run.
Global trade 17 probably direct cents and at a high class start golf. That's all it's like.
All right, I would just stomp out of AMD. Net, hold your puts, guys. You can add to them if you need to. Below 118.50, it's tough, but I'm gonna hold what I got. The daily is what I love, and 117.60 is where we could re-enter because I will re-enter this trade. I'm not gonna just like let it go. I just don't want to obviously risk a reversal off of this. So and be in a position. Thank you, cause Facebook, no problem. Did you who got Facebook here, guys? Yeah, I'm out.
FRG.
FR what?
FRG. Other options?
FYP.
I don't think so. I told I ended up getting into 100 shares really quickly at 18. I'm up $2 a share.
Excuse me, 18 even, not 18.50. Oh, that's the girl that AO has a. Yeah, AO was talking about. There's Facebook pulling back. I'm not taking. Yeah, anywhere below 224, you're gonna pop down. You got 223.50. You lose 223.50, and I'll see you back down at 222.85. Ooh. All right. And there goes Tesla.
So if FRGE gets crazy, it can wick bill 2689. But I don't know, we just passed the volume point of control from the day with the wick bill on it. So it just
I want to bounce here on net. Sorry, guys. 97% on net put. Good. We're using that. We're using that hedge as it needs to be used. Yeah. There you go, Snee. You literally have the same setup as us. So you don't need me. Snee is his own. Snee is ascended. Guys, face. Zoe, you know what? You were right. You know that it would have been a good short right there at that 225.50 mark.
Coming up.
for like
Home sales, actually expecting plus 1%.
oh man.
Minus 4.1% on ending home sales. That's versus
That
plus
expected.
1% estimate.
Yo, watch Home Depot.
I do that all the time. Yes. Oh my. Why did they dump so hard?
You might see even more dumps. Look at the volume.
It just broke out of a day. Dude, that was so obvious. It had a daily bear flag. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
people were expecting.
I wouldn't take it until it breaks below 308. If you're in a losing position and you don't have a stop loss, I'm not talking to anybody in particular. I'm just talking universally. If you're in a position and you didn't have a stop loss, find one now. Oh shit, you know what? I totally forgot about it. To be honest with you, I totally I am in Neo puts. If you didn't cut the calls, the puts are up 47%. Um, I don't know if you guys. I gave you guys. I'm sorry, that sounded rude. I did the levels were posted or given this morning though for my cutting. So of the cutting.
FRG for global shares.
Again, I couldn't tell.
I have 2247.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm green, but I mean, if it's 3 holes in a row, this next open could be really bad. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, bro, I really like the Jackson. Yeah.
I'm gonna mute myself.
our global character. Trading.
Bye, buddy. Nice. That was cool.
Yeah. Imagine if Amazon just down to the downside.
Sorry, y'all. That's
Oh,
my son's thing.
Are you talking about the wick bill down to 32.50? Well, no, like even further. 31.99. I don't think so. Oh, like 32.01 area. I just like the deal. Yeah. Yeah, I guess commercial. Yeah, 32.50.
That was cool.
Bitcoin's still
He seemed really excited.
Yeah, that's a bear flag room. Be a 15-minute inside out. Like what? On coin? On coin, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I think crypto is gonna put a bottom in here for the day, honestly. Bottom is even worse. What means are you looking at? Bitcoin pushing the highs. Coin is just chilling, bro. Oh, you think crypto? Yeah.
All right, well,
Bitcoin after I just early 10 bars.
Yeah, I am.
Certainly. No, I didn't see. Oh, that's what it is. When's that week, though? Is that on Monday? What do you mean?
those next month.
I don't remember.
Listen, man, I'm voting, and I say yes, man.
Chat?
Look for a Facebook retest and rip. Let's see. Let's see.
When did they put the vote for weed to the house?
Facebook back up above 224.24 maybe, but
You know the crazy thing? Monday weed. Nice.
I mean, so stupid, dude. It's so dumb that like that would be happening now.
Like, what the hell? Make up your mind.
We did rob Jeff Bezos.
I'm still waiting. I haven't re-entered on Amazon. Yeah, I won't. Yeah. Unless we trade 32.88.
Upper deck.
If you look at the hourly, it's bouncing off the same moving averages that it bounced off earlier. It just needs to claim them to the downside. Okay, FRG is open. I'm out for profit. And how did you throw that back?
He's doing trade again.
Oh, I had the order ready just together. That's all I had to do.
Yo, guys.
Baby, let's go. I love free money on holds.
And shares in halted money circuit breaker for this free money.
I am long. Oh, yeah, I am long. On net. Listen, the road to new highs
Really closer. I've been listening to
is paved with red candles.
some hardcore music this morning. Or feeling something to wake me up. I needed it.
I listen to instrumental heavy metal if I need something to wake me. Or some Bjork. J&J and Walmart. Yo, that Facebook.
Yeah,
What'd you say? Damn, J&J. That thing's losing a little bit of steam though. Oh, you're up against resistance. That's right. Damn. Wow, look at J&J on. Look at that setup right there.
Bro, the Kathy Bears are out in full force today.
Kathy Bears? Oh,
It's hilarious to see sometimes.
So what? AMC's moving higher now? Okay, yeah, I still have the same level for AMC. Yeah, I'll see you at 2311. If you go up today on AMC 2311. Maybe.
Yo, is the Russian market open? It is, right?
I think they did open it something. Yeah. Let me see. The Russian ETF though is still like
Quick remind me in the chat what that Russian
it's RSX and it's not open. Oh geez. It's young bull. I live in Memphis, drove past Makita's cookies on the interstate. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, it's still closed. God, what happened? What's FML?
TM twice. Please tell me you took profit. The shit was green 2 days in a row.
ABHT, JB Hunt, Investors Business Daily, selling ABHT.
I need to know what's going on. If you guys need me to take a look at something or what's up, don't suffer in silence. This is an opportunity to learn. If you don't ask, you can't learn. Don't be ashamed. I've done some dumb shit. I still do. I still do. Partially reopens. Yeah, but I doubt you can watch. You can't sell anything. They could do that. Just be like, yeah, you can't sell.
Good. Glad you took profit, bro.
INTC new highs.
Anytime that I'm in a penny stock that I tell you guys about, and you see a giant spike like that, you get out. Like that's your exit. This is not like a stock we're gonna hold a really, really long time.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my God, Mullen Automotive. Who took those puts? Somebody asked me.
Keep watching it.
Remember, I said this to Manny yesterday. We were on the phone, and I was, talking about like, people struggling with holding too long. Oh shit!
I'm even in channel that it's hovering the bottom of. If it loses 173.5, let me take a look at it.
Yo,
Okay.
God will set free. What's going on? Why FML? What's going on? Real quick, guys. Obviously, if you're taking trades from each admin, you should know the styles and what they're doing. But, I was talking to Manny about this yesterday. And I've used this analogy before. If you really need to look at this like we're robbing a bank, right? We buy contracts for certain, like and we're renting equity when we buy longer expirations, but when we're in certain stocks, like, and obviously I don't mean by minutes, but this has everything to do with your strategy behind it. But like, think of it like a bank robbery. Like, you're not staying in there after you get your profits, like, or whatever the case may be. Like, you take what you can and then you move forward onto the next play. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten stuck playing one stock. You guys have seen it. And it's oftentimes it's milking something, further than it needs to, or like than it's capable of going, and becoming short-sighted that way. So, net guys, that hedge, I know the hedge was probably green for you. The hedge is there for if this thing reverses completely. And we bounced. So we bounced off of 118. Um, I'm cool with this right now. So
Guys, so here's the one thing that like this is just food for thought at the moment. It's 10:13. Okay. Amazon has traded in a range of $27. Okay, which is 0.8%, so less than a percent move. Apple has traded in a range of $1.67, which is less than a percent, 0.9% move.
oh my lord.
And SPY has traded in a range of $1.32, which is a 0.2%, 0.3% move. Okay. They're chopping up premiums.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's Friday, baby.
yeah. Don't expect. Here's the thing. You know how like recently we've had some Fridays where they absolutely rip insane and we make a ton of money off like really, really cheap contracts. Today that might not be today.
Yo, why do I want to short Penn National, dude? Look at Penn National.
Let me take a look at it.
That thing looks like it needs to get shorted immediately.
That does not look good. Oh, bro. The morning open was like a something short. If you look at the hourly, it was literally begging to be shorted. Look at the trend line based on the hourly, and then look at the moving averages above it, and the VPOC right above that. I mean,
I don't have VPOC, but I have basically the standard deviation, the dividing line, and what it appears to be a pennant.
Yeah.
Right here.
Let
So
me post what I have too, because I know some people are probably gonna be asking like, "What are you talking about?" So let me. And also for anybody who I had a couple people DM me yesterday and this morning about why I took HUT. Look at the chart I posted in my signals. I'm really bad about posting in the right channel. I know. Sorry.
yo,
What's up, Garrett?
hold on, my brain's burning.
Okay.
Damn.
Back it, we see European Commission approval for treatment of adults with advanced systemic.
That's crazy looking. MU rejected.
Yo, Garrett. Sorry. What stock did he just say?
I don't know. You gotta get your squawk box, my boy. You can log in. Remember, I gave you should be.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
What are you doing? Pick. Look at Pick. PIK. Moving to the new highs. Kid Pick shares just resumed trading. That's the pivot point right there. And I don't play pennies. I would say first level is 520. Second level is right around the 540 mark. Yeah, Pick. I would say a good stop for Pick if you guys take Pick. A bounce would be at 470. Below 470, you could probably trim exposure and then close. This hourly candle, though, closing above $5 would be super bullish. PIK. I don't play pennies, but you guys go for it. I do play pennies, but not right now. I have to be in the mood. In the mindset, rather. Damn, nice gap fill on Delta. Fuel cell. Ouchie.
Actually, you know what? I'm in a really small position on Pick. I'm only in like 200 shares, which is roughly a grand. I'm up like 3%. I might actually swing them. Look at the daily, Garrett.
Yeah, I think
It's got a gap to the downside too, for sure.
Where?
It,
Yeah, but you've already rejected you've already rejected that. So
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you where I think pick's about to go. Hold on one second. Ready? I got 613. 605. Call it 605. Sorry. Bullish. So if you guys saw my Tesla analysis, the main gist of what I was trying to say this morning is chop. And that doesn't mean that we're just going to get like a perfect Elliott waves or whatever, AB. But as of right now, Tesla is still chopping. Literally has not, excuse me, Jesus Christ, has not broken range. It needs to close below 1,000. It did hit my the 50-day EMA, but it would have to close below 1,000 and ultimately break 996. Um, I think there's still the possibility, and again, like this is only a projection because at the moment it almost carries like what appears to be like a bear flag, rejection, and then you got like that bear flag type setup. So I mean, it could be below that 996 that we actually see Tesla pull back into that 988 level, like I was talking about. So um, Baba's going down, good. Oh yes. But it's not bearish yet. It needs to, let's see, 110 23 15 minute candle close. Otherwise, you're still liable to bounce. Don't take it if you don't see it. So it looks like a head and shoulders though, and I want to smack. I just want to short it so bad. Potter, can I look at Zoom? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Ooh, shit.
PSTG, Pure Storage, a new pick from Banyan Hill.
Pure storage. What is that? Pure storage. What is
storage.
that? Is PSTG
Yeah.
36 dollars right now. That's a pick from Banyan Hill. I'm not sure the rep of what those. Yeah, I don't know anything there. Are you still in pick?
Yeah, I am. So I'm not really.
I'm gonna buy a couple.
Is there options on this thing?
I have no idea.
Let me look.
Sundial just made a new low.
Nope, no options on thing.
I'm in a 222 call on Facebook. When did you get in that? My guy.
Oh,
I mean, of course, I don't like to word it like this because I sound like I'm being a jerk. But the TP levels that I gave were obviously for a reason. 225, 224.75 was the first level. 225, obviously, psychological level right above that. I do think that you're prone for a prime for a bounce, but I don't know how far you're gonna get with that bounce. Maybe 223. If you get to break even and you don't have any volume, my recommendation is to get out from under that trade. If it was my trade, that's what I would do. Um, but you hit my trend line, so I mean I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just 1 second.
Garrett, I'm gonna be on.
You're fine. All good. All right, so that's definitely a trend. So take a look here, and we're gonna focus on this. This is obviously a way larger time frame, but we're gonna focus on Zoom right here. So from this high to the bottom, it looks like, and I'm not gonna really call this a wedge quite yet, although it does kind of have that setup. Just to keep it simple here, you're at your downtrend. So if you're looking at a dynamic resistance, and you do have what could be chalked up to a daily flag. Um,
What's that? Yo.
I'm done with plunger, bro. I'm so done with you, dude. What are you doing in your room? I knew this was come on. Plunger. What are you doing? Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god, I got cold sweats like 3 seconds. As soon as I heard that, I was like, yo, what is going on? Oh. Oh my god, Plunger, what are you doing, dude? He's just dancing around in like little pink socks or something. I don't know what he sounds like. He's got something weird going on. Beautiful bounce on Facebook. Right where, damn. Yo, Facebook, our spy is ripping. Oh man, we might hit it. We might move here. Apple new high. Listen, Plunger's one of a kind. He's one of a kind. I did, yeah. That spy target is, yeah. We're crushing it. I might even take spy calls for next week. I don't ever play spy, but spy 456.
They're priced at $15.
Oh, what you got, Cedric? You're making your way back up now with a vengeance. Anyway, that just my mind was I could be in a different reality right now. I wouldn't even know it. It looks like a bull flag on the daily. You're up against resistance. You need to move that 122.21. Does look like it could pull off maybe. I would like to see another leg up. I was gonna say inverse head and shoulders, but now that I look at it, not quite yet. Um, but I mean, it's really that simple. I would say as long as you're holding that 113 and pivot point 110, you're more bullish than bearish, but things will change underneath 113. So love listening to you while I'm at. Oh, awesome. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a podcast very soon. Very, very soon. Yeah, let it be. So hourly time frame, it has a head and shoulders. So below 113.50, Zoom is good. I mean, Zoom looks like it could go to 110 for sure, but it needs to break. Good time to exit out of I'm here for the background music. Let's go. I would recommend either one, trimming exposure if you have a lot of Facebook calls, and or I would just trim exposure until you make a definitive break. So agreed, top shelf. Agreed. All right, last request. I did. I played Facebook. I still have net. Um, I'm just chilling with it right now. I'm okay with whatever's happening at the moment. I thought about entering PSTG. I'm looking at it right now before I leave.
That both balance sheet reduction and raising rates will affect financial conditions.
Thank you. That $37 call for April 14th is okay. If you don't want that, you can take $38 call for April 14th. That's $75. Actually, you're good. You're good till 40. So small accounts, if you want to take a $40 call, you could take one of those. I don't go heavy on this one. It's a Banyan Hill pick, so it's not going to go far. Do I think you're the reason I don't get work done in the morning? Oh God, that's not good. Get your work done. ESTG. Snap. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to look at. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Well, that's not good. Let it come to you, but here it is, okay? Snapchat. We're gonna go to the hourly because we need the 15 minute. The 15 minute is giving us clear levels, right? Clarity. By the way, who is in pick? Anybody in pick? Pick. Pick. PIK. Pick. I need to take a shower. Oh, that's from stress. Permanent. What stock where you said 414 PSTG. PSTG. I think a 37. I mean I actually really I mean they're not like crazy movers, but it might pay. I like the it's crazy, there's a lot of volume, but that $37 call obviously is, going to be profitable outside of the money there. PSTG stop loss is below $36. If you close below 36, I'll just close it. But so anyway, Snapchat, key level, right? Right there. That's 35.21. Losing support at 35.57. And that's all I got to say about that. If you go back above 36.27, which is our point of control, consider a possible move up to 37.50's area. So, hey, yo, pick. Nice move, man.
Williams says if it's appropriate to raise by 50 basis points at meetings, I can do that.
Lucid. I'm gonna hop off Discord and I'll chart for you guys in just a second. Hold on a second. Anybody else on Discord? Discord chart. Pick ribbon, guys. Piggy dipping. Pick ribbon. Whee! Target hit on pick. I'm out. Sweet. Oh, you know what? I didn't say. I did say six. I hit $6. Six. I just rounded down, I guess. Yeah, I'm out. It could go farther, but I'm out right there just because it was a damn. You know what's weird is it kind of went down immediately when I TP'd. I didn't do that. I wasn't that heavy, but suspicious. Yeah, that was a nice play. That was a nice play on pick. It could go further. You can leave runners on it. So many green days in a row. Let's go. Yes, our Discord, the premium side of the Discord is open right now. We do have spots. If you're ready, obviously. COVID's hiding in all of us and everything that we do. There's a lot of permanent things that have happened from those, though. All right, well, pick just hit 620, so that was fun. Wheat looks good. Hold on one second. All right, so Lucid below 2487, but right now it actually looks like as it goes for an engulfment above 2570, we could actually see a pop back up and maybe even a fill of this gap to the upside. But right now you're really, really close. And if we fall towards the end of the day and you finish around 24, 23, then that changes. Facebook's pushing back up against its channel wall. SPY still moving. You know what? Fertilizer pricing coming out around noon, expect to be higher. Top shelf, how do we get in on that? Because what are you playing on that one? I think so. Got you. CF. Okay, cool. Nice, of course. Dude, Rolly's a goat.
Recommends energy providers do not pay for Russian gas and rubles.
Uh-oh. Did you just see that?
What?
I mean, who just said that not to pay? Was that America urging them not to pay for it in rubles?
Germany Finance Minister
Oh, there we go.
Recommends energy for providers uh, for Russian not to pay for Russian gas and rubles. Watch Bitcoin off that move. Oh, good news.
I think Facebook could hit 227 here, man. Look at Facebook's flag.
Oh, definitely, that's possible. Is SPY still holding up?
Yeah, I'm gonna just set an alert above 225. I'll take it above there. Facebook or dude, the chop prediction on Tesla? Ugh.
Be careful with Facebook because it might get to that level, slightly break and fake out. Look how bad everything's been chopping.
Yeah, I agree. I'm prepared for I'm what target do I have at AMD? I'm speculating on whether I want to do it at all. So this price action right here on AMD is an MU crazy looking too. So you're above that channel top, and personally, this has been absolutely mind-boggling price action. And for anybody trying to take a trade, it's been tough because you do candle close on the 5 minute, right? So the 15 minute being out when you're in range like this, you're building for the next move, whatever direction that may be. Now you are technically above that channel, which I would say AMD could definitely go higher due to that. And I think that the market in general, SPY looks like it could go higher. We go down here to the hour or to the 4 hour. See obvious breaks and downtrend out of the setup. So that being said, I really think that this R2 or 124 level is likely to get hit. And as long as we hold this 118 or today's low or 118.80, I think we'll be bullish. I think we stay bullish and we continue and move to the upside. Snap broke my mark of 36.32. Is it holding it? Look at that. So right now, it needs to. You know what? I think I may have. So see the pivot right here in the 9-day moving average. Let it get above that 36.40. But good bounce. Good bounce. 37.50 if it does so. Yeah, guys, make sure to go check out each one of the admins. But Manny and me, Atlas, and obviously anybody else. I'm gonna be doing interviews, like podcasts, like interviews with each one of them. That way, each one of them will have like a video for you guys to watch, like a Pokemon card.
An NFT.
In an NFT. Well, I mean, as if you guys swung Facebook with me, you guys should be green for the day. I'm about to go ahead and call it a day. I'm gonna chart a little bit. I'm gonna go hop off Discord and YouTube here, and I'll answer a few questions here on TikTok, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It's 10:40. If you guys took pick, that was good. We hit 620. Did you TP at all of that?
Yeah, I did, bro.
That was that PT target, baby.
That
Well, nice.
nice.
That was nice.
Nice.
No problem. But I will be back towards the end of the day, so we can try and kick ass, maybe take something risky, have some fun. But otherwise, good week. We've had a pretty cool week. I know there's been a lot of people learning this. Yeah, that's Seventh Apprentice. That's so funny you say that. Uh, I'm about to unmute Plunger. What Plunger? Can you hear me? Are you on live? I'm gonna unmute him really quick. I just want to see what's going on. Something from Arizona. That feels illegal. I really want to know what happened. I'll DM him. Anyway, I'll see you guys towards the end of the day. Congrats if you swung. If you guys are having a rough day, cut the bleeding. If you guys are overextended and you have too many positions and you're new, you're killing yourself. You're making everything super, super hard on yourself. So trim the fat, pick what works. Stay away from those tickers that don't have the liquidity that you need and the volatility that you need, because that is what you need. It's good for you. But otherwise, it's Friday. Y'all know the deal. I'll see you guys at Power Hour. Peace. See you later, Atlas.
Later, bro.
Later. All right. You can sit. Oh, okay. You can sit. You don't have to hang around if you don't want. You can jump? Okay. All right. All right, man. Peace out. Everybody loves Jay. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If that's it, if I can't tell you how many times I got clapped, dude. You either learn from it and you grow and you move forward. You put less skin in the game and you practice the mechanics that you're learning with paper trading and then factor those into real trading. It's just gonna be tough, man. But I believe in you. Don't take this. Losses come and they go. And if you're looking back at it, 5 years from now, and you're making good gains, it's just gonna be a part of the tuition that you are gonna be likely glad that you paid. So Apple looks great. Yeah, Apple looks wonderful. You know what? Just learn. It's all good. You're gonna get better at it. You're gonna get better at it. Go switch back to paper trading. Hop back on and off. Levels on Apple to the upside. I still you're around at 175.50. To the downside, you've got a pullback level around 174. You can stay bullish above that. You've got the 9-day moving average and support around 173.85. Facebook's looking juicy, but I'm not taking it. Oh, Jay, that's super toxic, dude, and you don't deserve to be in a place like that. Keep grinding, dude. You're going through the process that it's your mind that determines whether you are successful at this or not. Grit your teeth, and figure out what the next move is, because this is a problem solving thing. You figure out what the problem is, you go and you fix it, and you keep moving until you figure out what the next one is. So, and you just try and be hyper aware and don't let those emotions and that ego get in the way. And it's a slow practice, and it takes personal growth. It does. It takes discipline in your real life, and that's a good thing. We all need structure. Humans love that stuff. Teach you the strats, Poppy. No problem. Should do a fashion week in Paris ETF. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That's a good idea. Hey, big love you. Big love to you, man. I appreciate that, man. All right, YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, answer some questions here on TikTok, and I'll see if you guys want to hop on TikTok later on. Later on, I'll be on there. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Peace out.